Yes, a very good afternoon to you listeners, wherever you are tuned in from. You're most welcome for today's Daily Sports Roundup right here on 100.9 Voice of Life FM, the voice you can trust, a radio station that is located in Arua City. Today is the 5th of February 2026, and then looking at the time check, it is just 20 minutes past 1 p.m. This is the time for lunch. Whoever is actually enjoying lunch, I wish you actually nice appetite. They say bon appetit in French. And then for you who have not yet actually got yours, maybe yours is yet to come. We wait for yours calmly as we enjoy the best of sports right here on 1.9 Voice of Life FM, the voice you can trust. Patrick is not around and hopefully is going to maybe be joining me later, or else maybe you'll get him in the lucrative version. I am Ronald, the Portuguese, in the studio, and I'll be bringing for you home sports within and then beyond the boundary of West Nile. And some of the other national sports and then international sporting stories. Remember, in the headlines, a chance for the student to actually discover their talents in another discipline, as new games has already been introduced in the secondary school and as well in the primary sections. And then Stanbic Uganda Cup round of 64 unfolds tonight, where we see 7 clubs in Uganda Premier League will have to be joining the race to see who gets actually to be crowned at the end of the season as the champions. And the Manchester City joins Arsenal in the EFL Cup final. That is scheduled on the 22nd. And how did it happen? I'll be letting you to know them all in the sports program tonight. You'll be the part of the program by calling in the number that is 0772 45 30 45. And then we discuss sports right here. And stay tuned as we also dive to the contents of today's program right here on 1.9 Voice of Life FM, the voice you can trust. Is starting it from that is what is happening in the secondary school sports. That also cuts across the primary session. The Uganda Secondary School Sports Association, known as abbreviated as USA, has already confirmed the induction of the new sports discipline. And according to a report from USSA President, that is Justus Mugisa, the games have already been introduced to maintain mass sports, which refers to having many kids participating in the school's championship. Which kind of games are this one? The games that have already been introduced by USA include cricket, that will be played by boys and girls. Golf will also be played by boys and girls. Then there is a game that is called kabaddi, will be played by boys and girls. Then koho will also be played by boys and girls. Then prickball will have to be played by boys and girls. And the most interesting one, we have also softball and baseball that will be participated by boys and girls. Remember, in Arua City, schools participated in baseball and softball last year, but it was not yet approved by USSA. And this time around, it has already been confirmed, and the students will have to be participating in the softball and then baseball. And interestingly, the primary schools is where the talents will have to be starting in from, where the talents will have to be tapped in from. The primary schools will also be in contention to play the softball and then baseball. As I'm speaking right now, election of members of West Nile leaders to run that is Uganda Basketball and then Softball Association in West Nile region is taking place right now. And tomorrow, maybe I'll be getting you to see, to also tell you who are the people elected. All the game teachers in the region and in the city are there to see who takes actually the sports of baseball and softball to the next level. And remember, in this, some other things that have, in the new development that have come in, we shall be seeing USA is saying that they are going to prioritize and then help Uganda Basketball Sports Association. And in the new formats, actually in the new games discipline that have been introduced, we shall be seeing the district qualifiers will have to be played in May, then zonal qualifiers will have to be played in June, and national championship will be taking place in July. Now, according to what we have, according to actually what Voice of Life have got, this is one of the games that will be competed even in as far as East African football is concerned. So, whoever will be going to secondary, you have a new game. If you cannot manage football, athletics, softball, and then baseball is right there for you. And then you're going to see how West Nile will have to be making it, because West Nile is actually one of the regions that is making baseball to go to highest level as far as softball, then baseball is concerned.